These are very special balls. Each individual pearl is a burst of flavor, and I was told that these go very well with steaks. You see, they are made out of a very special fruit. It's a citrus called yuzu. Now I need to know if yuzu pearls is actually better than just lemon. And in order to run this experiment, the first thing we need is some steaks. I chose these 3 beautiful New York strip. They are 1.5 inches thick, choice grade, and perfect for today's experiment. And the first thing to do is to go ahead and get these seasoned. For that, I kept it real simple. A good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. Once that was done, immediately they go into the bag, and I'm gonna be cooking them sous vide. For that, I set my water temperature at 135 degrees Fahrenheit, throw them in there, and in about 2 hours they'll be perfectly cooked. And as that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. This one might look familiar to you, but I can guarantee you've never had this combination. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm so glad we actually gave it a try because it is absolutely delicious. And to make it, it's quite simple. First thing to do is to go ahead and cook some rice. And if you don't wash your rice, you should. This will remove a lot of the unnecessary starch. You want to rinse it at least 4 times, or until your water starts to run a lot more clear. And if you want to cook it to perfection, you definitely want to use a rice cooker. Now for the filling, I'm using this. It is leftover birria meat. That's one of the wonderful things about making birria at home. You can make a good amount because for some reason the leftovers always taste better, and they also freeze quite well. There will be a link on the description down below of the previous video that was made with birria. And to add some freshness, I got some red onions, cilantro, and green onions. Now to make the filling is quite simple. Into a bowl I threw in the birria meat, followed by all of the fresh herbs and a good amount of Japanese mayo. Now you want to mix everything well and combine these ingredients, as once done, this is the filling. As you can see, quite simple to make. And by this time, the rice is fully cooked. But you want to make it a flavorful rice. And for that, I'm going to be using this sushi seasoning. Because now all we got to do is to put it together. And it's quite simple. You first want to make a ball, open it up, add your filling, close it nice and tight, make it whichever shape you like. And to finish it off to give a little bit of extra flavor, add a piece of seaweed. For some additional color and flavor, I went ahead and added some pepper flakes right on top, followed by some furikake. Now this is today's side dish. But remember, whenever you have birria, you also serve it with the consomme. That is exactly what I'm serving this with. So I highly recommend whenever you make birria, just make sure you make extra, because the leftovers can be used for so many different things, and it is delicious. But now that we have our side dish ready, by this time our steaks are fully cooked. And the very next thing to do is whenever you cook sous vide is immediately remove them from the bag. Now notice that they have a weird color. Yeah, they don't look very appetizing. And that's all because there's no crust. So it is quite important to pat it dry to remove all of that moisture. As once done, we're gonna go ahead and use my flamethrower in order to put a quick crust on it. Then we'll be serving it with the yuzu pearls and also the lemon juice. And I cannot wait to find out which one is gonna be better, because I know exactly what you're thinking. My steaks don't look that good right now, but watch this.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steak with an incredible side dish. What do you guys think? I want to know.
This looks awesome.
Even in the caviar?
I don't know about that. If
Caviar?
it's caviar, I'm not gonna.
You don't like
have this.
caviar?
No.
Zero hesitation. This is an immediate no. So by the way, inside here we have a birria filling. And here's a birria consomme.
No.
I was wondering why it smelled so good, man. That
Do you
thing-
know what's about to go down?
Yeah, that.
Some dunkage, everybody.
Right here.
We're doing some dunkage. But before that, we're gonna go right here. Enough talking, let's give it a go. Please dig in right here, gentlemen.
Where do we
Let's go.
start?
Right here.
Okay.
Dig in. Smell very good. Smell very interesting. I am curious to find out. You guys ready for it?
What do you mean it smell interesting?
There's no interesting smell for me.
Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
So much better than chicken.
Chicken does not compare to steak, let's be honest. It does not compare to a beautiful, deliciously beefy and tender sous vide steak like we have here. There's nothing more you could ask for an amazing steak like this.
100% agree. If you've never experienced a sous vide steak, everybody, do yourself a favor and have some. You will thank all of us later, not just me, everybody. Do you feel anything different?
No, felt like a control steak to me.
Beautiful. Okay, excellent. Now let's dig in right to the second one. You see how it no longer has pink on it?
It does look a little bit more cooked.
But not cooked by fire or sous vide, it's actually cooked by acid.
That sounds so terrible.
Enough talking, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, I like that.
It's so different. There is definitely like a acidic taste to this. It's almost like when you bite into the steak, it releases, instead of a savory, beefy juice,
like lemony.
yeah, it's lemony.
I think it balances out very nicely.
Yeah, it doesn't overwhelm the steak at all. Not at all.
Not at all. By the way, that was just lemon. It just balances everything out. It makes everything taste better. Not only does it change the flavor, but also the texture of the steak. And I cannot wait to find out about this one, because this, as you can clearly see, it's still pink. It does not change any texture of the steak, but those little balls will burst into your mouth. Let's give it a go right now.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Before we have balls bursting in our mouth, let's go ahead and try that side dish.
Oh, that didn't sound bad. Burst in your mouth is okay, man. You don't like things burst in your mouth?
What did he say?
Not really.
Not necessarily.
Oh, this is very easy. You just grab it. What do you think, Leo? Is it looking good or no?
I think I want to dunk this thing like I was Michael Jordan.
Hold on. Let's relax now. You said you weren't gonna make a mess.
It's exactly for this. I got a little messy.
Yeah, you got a little. See, that's the problem, Leo. You get carried away. I love you to death, but man, you get carried away. A nice little dunkage, everybody, just like that. Look
you
at
get
that.
carried away too, bro.
Enough talking. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
This is so fire. I don't know what that is, but it's a little spicy on the top here.
The top is called togorashi.
This is amazing. It was very filling. The rice on the outside is so nice and fluffy. Then you get through that and you can taste the birria beef inside. You can taste the onions. You can taste. Damn.
It's good.
No,
That's
it's
good.
very good.
Okay, let me just make it simple for you guys. Rice, perfectly cooked. The inside, creamy, tastes amazing. You dunk it in there, and then you go to heaven.
And now I'm super excited to find out what's gonna happen with this one. You guys ready? Make sure you grab a little bit of pearl, all right? You gotta get the pearl, everybody.
I'm a little bit skeptical about these balls bursting.
They're gonna burst real good.
Okay.
Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, what?
Oh, yum.
That is amazing, everybody. All the way to the top.
Too much bursting.
Oh, maybe you grabbed too much. You wanna
I
grab
had-
only like 2 or 3. Did you put a
I had like
dunk?
7.
No.
I had double what you said.
No, don't put too much. You want to just like 1 or 2 to balance things out. Chill out, man.
Oh, that was.
Why
that
you
was,
have to take
that
everything?
was too much. That was too
You're
much.
taking too much inside. Try it with only 2.
It tastes like lemon.
Yeah, very acidic. You feel that? You see the difference?
Yeah, that's better. It's very unique, very creative, very fun to eat. As you take a bite, those pearls burst with that lemon flavor that coats the steak wonderfully. And if you don't get too many pearls,
Don't do it too many.
it completely balances the steak beefy savoriness with that acidic tartness.
I love it. I recommend it. You?
I think it's good. I like it.
I love it. I love it. And for a party or with guests, that's a showstopper.
By the way, that's yuzu, which is a citrus from Japan. Give it a try. You will not regret it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.